Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Thank you again for joining us here at CCSC. Welcome back to New Washington, D.C., but wait, everything has changed. That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. Off camera, we did quite a bit of work. My apologies, it just wasn't entertaining work. We straightened out all of the highways. We got rid of the roundabout intersection that I built over here and changed it to 2 intersections. That way we've got just industrial traffic using this interchange, and we've got 2 actually, kind of, 2 entrances for residents to come down to the 3 communities that we have here: Thornton Park, Grove District, and Oak Park. This is the only way, however, to get to the other, side of the highway. We've also got a whole new district over here, Sunset District. We built this whole area here, and we expanded Myrtle Hills. We also expanded Hawthorne Heights. We changed all of the highways. I didn't like the way any of this was. That was all going to be temporary. Even this is permanent. But Pine Square up here is going to change. Once we get rid of this oil industry, we're going to move in a residential area to that area. I do, however, like the idea of keeping, because in a city, you would have the larger buildings in the middle of the city and then sprawling suburbs, rural areas that are small residential houses. And that's what Sunset District's going to be. And that's going to be a buffer with the edge of the map and the massive areas that I'm planning for these 3 areas. And then the rest of this area over here that we don't own yet is all going to be high-density residential and office and stuff like that. However, we are going to have residential surrounding all of the exterior so that it looks more like a natural map. However, let's get into the episode. If you don't recall what it used to look like, very different. As you can see, we did quite a bit of work off camera. I'd say probably a couple hours. In today's episode, let's go ahead and hit play. Oh, let's pause it real quick, actually. First of all, you can see all of the cars that were in different spots. They're jockeying over to where we destroyed the bridge and where we are now with the bridge. But let's go ahead and hit play. You can see where everything used to be. And we lost a lot of citizens. You can see the old bridge here. Let's go ahead and hit play. And a lot of those guys are going to die, but they'll resim, don't worry. Everything will be fine. So we've got a new little industrial area over there, a new entrance for the industrial area over there. We've changed all of our highways. We have got some work to do, however, and that's what I was wondering about. Did the tram lines continue? Because I was wondering if the trams just stopped. I want to check the tram lines, and I'm hoping this manages traffic a little bit better. We might have a problem here. It looks like they're all trying to get on that way. We might have a problem there. We might not be able to keep that. So first, let's go to our inspector tool and go to intersections. We can turn off the stop light. Yeah, where are they? They're going to the industrial area that way. Why? Why are Sims such... Yeah. Okay, so that's not going to work. We got to delete that, because all these idiots are just trying to do that. We got to delete that. They know where the entrance is. Just being... Anyway. So that was first problem. And the second problem is we need to take care of a lot of things in the city that we have been neglecting. So what I like to do every once in a while is go to this, your info views on PS4, hit triangle, and it'll take you to this screen here. Go down with your left joystick. You can see our electric, we're fine. We can turn that down a little bit. We can turn that down to 100 for now. And we could have saved ourselves a trip and checked out the water as well. The water's pretty good. We're going to leave the water alone. However, we're going to go down to police. Sorry, police, we're doing pretty good. You can see there's nothing red. Everything's green. We've got enough police. However, fire, We don't have enough fire at all. The entire Grove District, there is no fire support. And as a matter of fact, there was a fire burning as we were speaking. We need to add a bunch of fire, so we're going to take care of that real quick, and then we're going to come back to this map and see what else we're lacking. Oh yeah, we can't afford anything. I spent $415,000 off camera, by the way. Let's bump this up to 3 times speed. And we need some money. So I'm going to go ahead and take out a loan from the banks. We've got the $60,000 loan. We're going to go ahead and take that out so that we can make this an enjoyable episode instead of waiting for money to come in. I want to check our traffic over here. Yeah, we might have to address that pretty soon. But we can do that. That's okay. Yeah, I think we're going to have to address that pretty soon. But we can get to that. Anyway, back to fire. I want to put a large fire station over here in Grove District. Can we put it next to the parks here? That would look good, yeah. We're going to go ahead and put it... Yeah, I'm thinking that'll work. We're going to go ahead and put that there. Right next to the park, a nice big fire department to take care of all of Grove District. Now we're going to go ahead and put a firehouse up here. You can see we changed everything. We're going to put the firehouse... No, we're going to put it on this side. You can see that we've changed everything. We changed all of Elizabeth Farm. We need to do a lot of work with Elizabeth Farm to try and get things sorted up there. But we don't have much space to work with. I don't know if we're going to get to 5-star with this farm area. We may. We'll see. Now, for fire, we don't have any money, but that covers a lot of everything. We could get another firehouse probably down here. But that covers a lot of stuff. Helps a lot. And again, we have no money, so we're kind of waiting. But we can go ahead and go back to our info views, and we can see where crime rate is pretty good. We're up to 8% now. We might need to put in another police station here relatively soon. But elementary school, we have no kids in elementary. We need to take care of that stat. We need high school. Everyone is going to this one high school over here. Things you got to pay attention to whenever you're playing the game, that sometimes you just keep building and growing and building and growing, and you forget to do these things. We've got some commercial demand, so we're going to go ahead and do that and try and get some more. Let's go ahead and put some commercial there. We're going to go ahead and put some commercial on that whole strip and try and get some more tax dollars into this town. We have pretty much no residential demand, but industrial we have a bit. I'm trying to think of where we're going to build our next industrial park because we have no natural resources. This is the only bit of farmland we have. We have no natural resources. We have no trees. We're stripping oil over here, but it's all pretty much gone. We can probably get rid of that entire area now. There's no oil left in the ground. But we need money. We need citizens. We need money. However, divert your attention, ladies and gentlemen. Academic year report at our Thornton Career Institute. Sounds like a for-profit university to me. Anyway, we've unlocked a new reputation level. We have 266 students. Our campus attractiveness was enough. Hang on a second here. No, we haven't. Oh, we only have one academic work. I apologize. So we're going to go to View Campus. We only have one academic work. You need 2 before you can advance. And we've only got 268 students. We need 500 before we can advance. My apologies. I got a little excited there. So what we need to do is give another grant to try and get some academic works. I believe the last one was, I don't remember. I think hospitality. Cryptocurrency that will try to solve all the other issues with other cryptocurrencies. So Chirpy Coin. What would that be? That would be IT and engineering. So we're going to go with artisanry. We're going to give a grant for that, and we're going to bump up the academic staff a little bit. You can see we are bringing in $5,000 roughly per turn, per week. We're going to bump up the staff to $5,000. That's going to drop that down $2,000. But we want this university to thrive and succeed and grow these entire little peninsula here to the biggest population that we can get. We have a problem, clearly, with dead bodies. However, let's go back to our schools. We need elementary schools. Let's see here. We need probably 2 or 3 elementary schools. Community schools, the same thing, kinda. We're gonna go ahead and bump this down. Let's put it here, I think. Let's put it over here, actually. This is where I'd rather have it. We're gonna kind of put it off the main road a little bit. So we've got another elementary school down. That'll serve the entire Myrtle Hills area. However, Hawthorne Heights, not affected. We're going to put another one over here. So, we've got 3 elementary schools down now. We need another one. We need one over in Victoria Square. We don't have the money for it. How much are they? They are $10,000. We've only got 8. We need another one. However, let's go ahead and go back and look at this. Now, eligible 11,000. We've got 900 in. We need another one over here in Victoria Square, and then we should be good. I've got another loan I can take out, but I don't like to do that. I like to save that for emergency purposes. We are running out of residential, though. I think we can zone off a bit more of this. And I'm just going to do the brush tool and get all of this here. I was thinking about maybe putting a park down here, but we're not going to do that. Not yet, anyway. Let's D-zone that. And let's D-zone this. There we go. All right, so we've got a bunch more residential. The demand should drop very quickly. We've got a little bit more demand for commercial. You can see we've got dead bodies everywhere, and we've got a bit of a crime problem in some spots. First thing I want to do is put down cemetery, or maybe... what am I looking for? I'm looking for health. Cemetery, or maybe... Do we have... No, we don't have crematoriums unlocked yet, so we need to put down another cemetery. And we're going to go ahead and put one here in Victoria Square. We'll put this off of the Market Street, I think. Or maybe over in this area. Let's put this over in this area. Yeah, let's put it over here. There's nothing else off this street. That'll work. That works for me. So we've got another cemetery down. That should take care of those dead bodies. Elementary, we still need another school. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Also in Victoria Square. Where should we put this? I would say probably over here by the police station. Yeah, let's put that there. And that'll take care of all of those residents for the most part. Didn't get the ones in the outer edges, but that should help a lot. We might have to put 2, one over here and one over here. Yeah, I think we're going to have to. So let's go ahead and put this one at the end of Main Street. Relocate this one down here to the end of Main Street. Let's put it on this residential road. We're going to wipe out 4 houses there and 2 houses there. Let's put it there. Wiped out 2 houses, but that's all right. Let's make sure we don't have anything zoned there. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. There we go. Now, nothing will build next to it. And we can build another one over here when we get to $10,000. Where are we at with... Yeah, still 50 not in school who could be. Yeah, it's all right, though. Things you forget about. And we're on the 3rd bar of this list over here. We haven't even addressed healthcare. As you can see, we've clearly got a problem with that. We need more money. I spent $400,000. However, we are growing 200 population per week. I'm hoping to get to the end of the episode to 1,600, which are the next milestone. Sorry, 16,000, which are our next milestone. Then we can end the episode. However, I thought that we could build a lot of stuff off camera and then you could join in the fun of the city growing with me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. I have a lot of fun making these videos. It's nice to see new subscribers. Gives you encouragement to continue. This area up here, we're going to do just regular residential. So I'm thinking we can maybe start with that next. Maybe. We've got more of a commercial demand, though, so let's go ahead and answer that first. And for commercial, I'm thinking low-density commercial over here. But what I'm thinking is run a road from here to here. And then put down some residential. Let's see. Can we... No, I don't think we can. No. Let's see. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put down some commercial zoning over here. And this will be... we'll give the fire or police or whatever that is a little bit of space. We'll go ahead and put that down. And that is regular commercial. That is the same commercial that we have over here. Around this area. Not the high-density commercial. Which is... So this is all regular commercial. And all the high-density commercial... Sorry for whipping around, is this stuff. This is the high density commercial. So this will be a little lower and more of a residential, single family residential area. And then this I think will continue with high density commercial. And I think we might put some amenities up here, maybe like the science center or something of that nature in this area. More of a reason for people to come here, but I want to make sure that we're not really bad with our traffic. I want to make sure that we're not screwed with traffic here. And we're looking good. It's looking fine, and it's definitely a one-way, 6-lane one-way around the... You see everyone's just trying to rip in and go left. But it definitely helps traffic. We don't need a stoplight there, really. But anyway. More dead bodies than we can count. Let's get another... cemetery in. Where can we put this? So we've got one in Victoria Square. We need one. We need some over here. Let's go ahead and put one here. Yeah, let's put one there. And let's put one over here. Kind of mirroring like we've done with everything over here. Yep. Alright, 2 more cemeteries down. Hopefully this will help. I know we're not at capacity. It's just a matter of getting to where they need to be. 2,000. We're getting there. We're getting close. What are these at? 500 and 300. See, it's not capacity at all. It's location. It's all about trying to get across. That's why I just put one here for Myrtle Hills. See, these are very, very dense areas. There's no space at all between the buildings. These are very, very dense areas. But that's where we're going to try and get a lot of our citizens. I want to keep it more open, like this area over here. More spacious. But you can't get to, what's the total milestone? Maybe 60,000, 80,000. You can't get to Megalopolis by building just a bunch of areas like that. I think in the next series of videos, I am going to try and get that way. Get to the full Megalopolis on one of the smaller maps and see how that goes. Because I like the look of a natural city. We are going to expand this Grove District a little bit more into this area with more free-flowing streets coming off the backside here. So all of these streets will come... we're going to delete a lot of houses, but they're going to kind of come and curve around and kind of look more free-flowing like these. But we will get to that probably in a next episode. We are still growing, but not as much. We can answer some more residential demand. We have plenty of citizens, but we have demand growing still. So let's go ahead and answer the residential demand while it's... I'm clearly just yammering on. My apologies. I'm trying to click buttons and stuff. Water. Where are we at with water? Let's go back up here. We need to add a little bit more to the budget. And I know that we're getting close to maxing out on our budget. However, once we reach 1600, we're gonna buy this tile down here, and I'm gonna show you a nice little trick to hide these disgusting water sewage drains. The trick is simple, and if you know what you're doing, you can just run a canal. You run a canal in the water deep in the bottom, and then you put those water drain pipes in that canal, and the water drain pipes go completely underwater and you can't see them. You can do the same thing with the intake pipes as well. We'll do that in the next episode once we reach 16,000. That way we unlock that next tile. How are we doing here? Still got a lot of dead bodies. But we've got some money, so let's go back to what we were doing here. So elementary school, we've still got some eligibility. Oh, we never answered that over here. So we'll put another elementary school over here for this part of the community. And that should help a lot. That should answer it for now. But we might go ahead and just put another one over here. I think we're going to, because we're going to need it soon. We've got a lot of citizens moving into this area. So we're going to go ahead and put another elementary school there. And I am just using the basic one that comes with the game, not the one that's part of the DLCs. Now, elementary, we're good. High school, not good. We have one high school, not good at all. So, back to education. High school, $24,000. We need to put it over here for this area. I don't know where we can fit this in here. Should we put the high school here next to the parks and the statue? Statue of shopping? I don't know. I don't know if I like that. But we can't fit it really anywhere else, can we? We could put it here. But that, I think we're going to put it over here. Yeah, I think we might just put it here. We're going to put it back on this side. Have the high school here next to the park. And the statue of shopping. And see how that looks. Yeah, that's okay. That's not too bad. Now, that should help a lot. It maybe even answers all, but you can see. Now, we've got two high schools. So we've got this area and no one else over here. So we need a high school, a high school, a high school, a high school. We need $24,000 to get there. Man, dead bodies everywhere. They should be getting there. I'm not exactly sure what the holdup is. I added several over here. Maybe the cars were trying to come and get these dead bodies, though. Anyway, we're fine. It just looks pretty bad. It's not great to have skull and crossbones flashing all over your map. These we need to get soon. If you have a dead body and you can see a little circle of orange around the skull and crossbones or a flashing red square. The flashing red squares are more serious. If they go on too long, the building will condemn, close down, and shut its doors. Then you've got an abandoned building on your hands. So we don't want to get to that point. Residential still have a demand for it somehow, so we're going to go ahead and put down more. We'll give the school a little bit of space. All right. Still growing. We should reach that milestone here very soon. Thank you for joining the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. We need more water budget. This is ridiculous. We are pretty much done with the water budget. I would like to save that for the next episode. We've got $31,000. We'll go ahead. So high school, we're almost... we need a bunch. University. We're doing all right with university. Eligible and capacity, we're just over. Let's go ahead and look. How many are actually enrolled over here at this university, though? 313. 15,650 population, and we're going 100 a week. This episode's going to end soon. I don't know what else we can do, really, what we have time for. Traffic's pretty bad there. I want to go ahead and delete all the rest of this and start to get these people, or start to get this area start to get this area cleared out of the pollution. Now, this is going to have an adverse effect on our industry area. Our industry demand. It's going to have an adverse effect on our industry demand, and we need to figure out a solution for industry. We need to add this. This is the next phase of industry. This is office zones. This is what we need to get to. Not positive exactly where I want to build the office zone yet, so we haven't transitioned to it yet. I'm also, this area over here, I was thinking about putting a science center. I was also thinking about putting a little bit of industry up there, but I'm not sure it's enough room to really do anything. All right, we are getting there. 914. In the next episode, we're going to answer some industry demands. We are going to do quite a bit, and nothing at all in the same sense. Thank you for watching me do nothing at all. Everything that I really did, I did off camera. But again, thank you for joining the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. And here we are. Big City Milestone. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. We've done it together. We've done good. Now, we've unlocked another 2 kilometer by 2 kilometer tile. I love it. More space. However, what we're going to do with that, we're going to buy water. I'll show you what I mean. Liberal Arts College. We can now open another college campus. That one has schools, teachers, artists, stuff like that. Liberal arts. Visiting scholars. You can implement that policy into your campuses now. We've unlocked crematoriums, finally. Crematoriums take up a lot less space than the graveyards, obviously, and they don't take up space at all because, well, we burn them and send them back out. Anyway, water treatment plant, a much better solution to our problems. Do we have the eco water treatment plant? I don't know. We also have unlocked the advanced inland water treatment plant, which is another good solution for our water problems. You can see, I'm going to go ahead and pause this real quick. You can see all of this pollution coming down here. That is all of our city's fecal matter coming out of these pipes. Not good, guys. Not good. The water treatment plant inland water treatment plant is part of the Sunset Harbor DLC. As I say in every episode, if you don't have the DLCs, go get them. Just start by buying the $100 game. It makes sense. I know it's very expensive, but unfortunately, you're probably going to buy all of it anyway, much like I did and much like most everyone else does. And in the long run, you're going to spend more. Thank you for joining us. We are up to $104,000. I want to go ahead and pay this loan before we forget. That'll drop us down. We're down to 51 grand, but we're making $5,000 a week. We have plenty of people coming into our town. We need to answer some office solutions to answer our industry demand. And then we'll have more people wanting to move to this gorgeous city, New Washington, D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, CCSC. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time.